and remember our law enforcement today. I offer them up that they may be safe in this time of unrest. I also offer up that they use good judgment, they use restraint, they use this time and space to build goodwill, to recognize and reflect on the institutions they belong to recognize and reflect that these institutions have caused great pain, whether or not they have personally participated in any of that pain. They represent and are a participant in a symbol that brings hope and safety and security to many, but also to others. They bring fear, resentment, and pain. May our law enforcement remember who they are, what they represent, the authority, the power that they carry, and how they have the ability to change the world through their example. Their examples of love, peace, and justice, or violence, mistrust, and pain. So again, I hold up our law enforcement today as a means to remind ourselves that we all participate in many of these structures, some of us more presently and outwardly. And we may remind our law enforcement that we rely on them to use good judgment, to use restraint, and to be a voice of justice in the world. I invite you now to speak peace and love into the world by speaking of those you hold in your heart. By speaking that name out loud in the space you're in, give it power, give it recognition. By bringing that name and that power into our community through the chat and through the comments below. I now invite you to speak the name of any one or any group of people that you would like to hold at this time, and you will invite our community to hold together. We speak of those that we carry in our hearts as a sign that we are interconnected and interdependent in the world around us. I now bind not only that which has been said or made known out loud, but that which is held close and with our hearts, with the love and the strength of this community. I'm going to invite you, as I always do, to readjust your body. If you're able to, take a moment to turn your chair toward a light source or position yourself to face a window or other source of light, something that brings you inspiration and warmth in your life. And as you're finding this position, we'll begin to move our bodies and an ability in a way to connect our body with our reflection and time together. So I invite you once again to come into prayer position. I'm going to hope that I can move this in this shirt because it's really tight in the shoulders. But come into prayer position, raise your hands above your head. And as you do that, keep your head pulled up straight and long and tall. Elongate your spine. Roll your elbows back towards your back, tightening up your shoulder muscles and opening up your chest. Sit in this position for just a second. You should open up your arms so your hands are disconnected, but just open and opening up your body into a new space. And then bringing your arms down to your sides, shaking out your your wrists and your forearms. Tightening up, continuing to tighten, to relax and to tighten your shoulder blades, and then to bring your arms down and come back to center. I invite you to lean your head to your right, stretch muscles in your neck. And to come back to center. Lean your head to your left. Come back to center. Lean your head forward. Center. And back. And center. Meditation today comes from Marvin Gaye, from his 1971 song, What's Going On? Marvin Gaye was born in 1939. It's hard to believe that, growing up as with him as a musician. He's an American singer, songwriter, recorder, and producer, and he helped to shape the sound of Motown in the 1960s, and therefore, from that point on, black culture and music, and infused black culture and music into American society. He started off as just an in-house session player, and then became a solo artist, later becoming the Prince of Motown, or the Prince of Soul. Marvin Gaye's songs, he had a wealth of songs, and during the 1970s, he recorded versions of What's Going On and Let's Get It On, and became one of the first artists of Motowns to break away from Motowns and to move on into a larger community of music. And his music has, influenced several of his contemporaries, and ever since. About the song itself, on June 1st, 1970, Marvin Gaye recorded a composition of What's Going On, inspired from an idea by Ronaldo Obi Benson, who was one of the Four Tops, after Benson had witnessed an act of police brutality at an anti-war rally in Berkeley. Upon hearing the song, Berry Gordy initially refused to release it because the song was too political for the radio, and they didn't believe that it would gain any type of traction and possibly bring negative publicity and notoriety to Motown. Marvin Gaye responded to Berry Gordy's refusal by going on strike from recording until the label released the song. The song was released in 1971, and it reached #1 on the R&B charts within a month, staying there for 5 weeks. It also reached the top spot on Cashbox Pop chart for a week and reached #2 on the Hot 100 and the Record World chart, selling over 2 million copies. It's a song that has inspired many throughout the world, and I think it continues to inspire and is very relevant today in the climate that we're in. On April 1st, 1984, the day before his 45th birthday, Marvin Gaye was shot and killed by his father, Marvin Gaye Sr. This was a great loss to all of America's institutions of music, of solidarity, of calling people together to find unity and to workforce justice. So I invite you to listen to this song. It's about 9 minutes, a long extended concert version. And it has some beautiful. Not only the words of the song, but the music has, for me, a really beautiful impact emotionally, um, uh, with all of the different variations of um, the sounds that are brought into this and the imagery. And as always, I will invite you to begin our meditation time by breathing together and by centering our thoughts and trying to weed out all the other distractions. So as we start to breathe together, we'll take a nice deep breath in. We'll breathe in and exhale. We'll breathe in and exhale. We'll breathe in and exhale. Breathe in and exhale.
2, 3, 4. Mother, mother, there's too many of you crying. Brother, 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 there's far too many of you dying. You know we've got to find a way to bring some loving here today. Father, Father, we don't need to escalate. Oh, it's not the answer, for only love can conquer. To find a way to bring some loving, oh, yeah, yeah. Picket lights, picket signs, punish me with brutality. Talk to me, honey, so you can see what's going on. What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Tell me what's going on. Woo! Come on, man. Woo! Baby. Everybody thinks we're wrong, they do. But who are they to judge us? Simply cause our hair is long. People, you know, we've got to find a way to bring some understanding here today. Picket lights, picket signs. People don't punish me with brutality. Talk to me, so you can see. baby. Yes, I want to know, yeah, what's going on right now, people. Oh, what's going on, brother? Tell me, yeah, what's going on now? All right. Bring it down a little bit, Eddie. Yeah. A little bit, right there. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, baby, what you know good? I'm just getting back what you knew I would. Boys' head, when will it end? When will people start getting together again? Things really getting better. The newspaper read. What else is new, my friend? Besides what I read. Can't find no work, can't find no job, my friend. Money is tighter than it's ever been. Woo! Hey man, I just don't understand what's going on across this land. What's happening, brother? Hey, what's happening? I wanna know, I want to know. Things still get down when we used to go and dance. Love on up when I'm fitted. Do you think they have a chance? And tell me, friend, how in the world have you been? Tell me what's out. I wanna know what's in. Woo! What's the deal? What's the deal, man? What's happening? What's happening, brother? What's happening? What's happening, brother? I wanna know what's happening. What's happening, my man? Been gone a long, long time. Now I'm back on the scene. What's happening, brother? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, brother? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Blessed be. I invite you now into a time of silence as we reflect on the words, the imagery, and the music that have been presented to us in this wonderful message that helps to bring us strength, unity, and peace in our lives. May we say together, blessed be. I want to thank you as always for being here today. I want to thank you for sharing in this community time together. I want to remind you to take some time today or over the next week to seek out more media, more music, more ways for you to engage in solidarity, for you to listen to prophetic words of people that we don't often associate with prophetic words, that give us the ability to bring justice and positivity into the world. Again, if you have anything that you would like me to share, we do this on Wednesdays with music and media. And so if you have any type of music that has inspired you, I invite you to share it with me, as well as any type of intention. And please let me know if you have anything that you would like me to respond to. As always, as we close our time together, may we say that we believe in something that is greater than us. May we send peace into the world, recognize the divine within each and every one of us, and send goodwill into the world as we say together, Amen, Amin, Shalom, Salam, Namaste, and blessed be.